Hey, chat room. Here we are, another Giz Fiz. And I do have...
Hey, I'm sorry, Dick. Hey, what?
Oh, Giz Fiz PM. That's it. Swirling down the drain, an hour of your precious time. Giz Fiz PM. And the magical effects machine is working. So do we have a chat room celebrity of the week? Actually, I'll play the sound effect to get you all in the mood. Is there anybody in the studio or in the room who will be chat room celebrity of the week? What did it play? Half of that? Chat room. There we go. There's the whole thing. Look at all those takers. Okay. It's not the best time of the day. I love all these excuses. It's not the best time of the day, Dick. I don't have a clean shirt. I have to return a book to the library. Can we get Margot? Oh, I only saw the last half of the show. Who was Margot? Alex, who was Margot?
She was a call for help person.
Oh, okay.
But
no, would have been.
She's not in studio though, so I don't.
Oh, okay. It would have been great if we got that 12-year-old kid. Were you in the studio when Leo was taking calls? Right.
Yeah, and I was there when he was visiting Thursday.
Really smart. Yeah, Donald Trump will be calling in. I need to shave. That's good. A dog ate my computer. Okay. You know what? Can we do a yearn to learn?
Yes, I can dig one up.
Okay. Oh, and do you have any pictures from the party?
No, actually, I do not.
This must have been.
I somewhat purposely didn't take any pictures, incriminating photos.
Oh my gosh! All right. Remember last week, Alex had to go to a party to which none of us were invited, even though it included our chat room celebrity of the week, Brian, and yet no photos. Okay.
I think
all right,
Brian has a bunch of photos, but he hasn't even posted them yet because he's combing through them to find the decent ones, I guess.
The decent ones, okay. I did Beef Team. Actually, several people sent me that. Beef Team, send it to Alex, okay? And we'll just, it's like 30 seconds. Beef Team, can you do that? Or who else just asked me about the train thing? We can show that here tonight. All right, so I guess we'll just start. True or false from George Davis. And you know what? In the chat room earlier, I asked, did anybody notice Skype had removed ring on all speakers? And it's very weird because Thursday I was waiting to do GizWiz and was waiting for Chad to call in and was working on another computer and looked over and Chad was calling in. And it turned out that I went to, I don't know why it didn't ring. And I went into settings in case it had gotten changed. And there was no longer the option for ring on all speakers. In other words, you had to be watching your screen to know if someone was calling you on Skype. And then today, just before I did the show and was signing on, it said, "You're getting a new version of Skype." And then when Jamabia, whoever called me the first time, called, all my speakers rang. So it was a pain in the neck because if you had Skype set up with earphones, you literally had to be watching the screen to know you were getting a call. Okay. So let's do our true or false from George Davis. This is interesting. The first selfie was created by Robert Cornelius in 1839 in the city of Philadelphia using a 1-minute exposure. The first selfie was created by Robert Cornelius in 1839 in the city of Philadelphia using a 1-minute exposure. False. Find a selfie. False. It was 1849. No, wait, I thought it was time travel. It was done by Trump's father. No, I think he used a broom handle. Robert Cornelius was by exposure and was arrested. Oh, okay. False. It took 1 minute and 1 second. Sounds true to me. Mute Kai. True. Just when you least expect it, someone will step up to you and say, Skype not ringing on all speakers. That is true. I would think the exposure would have to be longer. He used it on a Philly cheesesteak. That's funny. Curtis B. said, the first selfie stick was invented in 1779, but was rather useless since no camera had been invented yet. Dr. Morbius took 5 minutes. Alex, you actually have a photo that comes with this. Is that correct?
I do.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll read it once again. What's your answer first, Alex?
I can't answer that.
Oh, that's what you can't. You can't. The first selfie was created by Robert Cornelius in 1839 in the city of Philadelphia using a 1-minute exposure. The answer is in this photo. There it is. It is true. Unkempt
and then I guess
hair.
there's an article that goes with
about it too. The public domain review.
Hold on.
Is that copyright?
I need to play. I need to play my sound effect. Hold on.
Okay. Oh, you know what? Show me that. What you just used. Oh, is that part of the TriCaster?
No, it's just a soundboard website.
Oh, and can you assign any?
No, this happens to be a Family Feud tagged thing. Someone put it together. I just found it.
Oh, okay. Is it a freebie thing?
Yeah, it's soundfxnow.com, I guess.
Yeah, okay.
And I just searched for Family Feud and came across these.
Oh, okay. Because do you know if you can add effects to it?
I have no idea.
Okay.
It's a pretty crappy website.
Oh, okay. Then it sounds like I should have it.
Yeah. Well, you have your box.
Yes, I have my box. That's true. True or false from George Davis, number 2 of 5. A student named Mike Rowe was sued by Microsoft for his domain name website, which was Microsoft. Okay. Oh, that's very funny. A student named Mike Rowe was sued by Microsoft for the domain name he used, which was Microsoft, spelled MikeRoweSoft.com. True or false? I don't know. Would they have any kind of a case with that? A student named Mike Rowe was sued by Microsoft for his domain website, Microsoft.com. Oh, I see. Soft. All right. Knowing Microsoft, I'm now going to say true. Sounds true. It's funny. Everybody says, oh, Microsoft? Yeah, it's true. That's true. Jaguar thinks otherwise. Sounds true. Jaguar is the only descender right now. What's your take, Alex?
I'll say true.
True. Okay, a student named Mike Rowe was sued by Microsoft for his domain name website, mikerosoft.com, and the answer is true.
There's a Wikipedia article apparently.
Oh, my word. Microsoft versus Microsoft. I guess the thing is, he would really have to have a good reason, I guess, to use the word soft in his name. You know? I don't know. And they gave him a job.
Well, it's a play on words.
Yes. And I can't imagine Dr. Mobius says brand confusion. I don't think so.
Here's his quote.
Since my name is Mike Rowe, I thought it would be fun to add soft to the end of it. Mike Rowe.
There's your reason. It'll be fun.
It would be fun. No fun here. No fun here. Okay. 3 of 5. When choosing a new car, get a bright yellow one. It's more visible and less likely to be involved in an accident. True or false? When choosing a new car, get a bright yellow one. It's more visible and less likely to be involved in an accident. Beef Team says it's true. Thank you, Dennis. But you will get flagged down as a taxi. True. I'm gonna say true. Alex, what's your take?
I'll say true.
True. Okay. When choosing a new car, get a bright yellow one. It's more visible and less likely to be involved in an accident. The answer is false. A silver one is the safest color. Okay. Taylor Swift is the first woman in history to release 2 albums that sold 500,000 copies in their first week. True or false? Taylor Swift is the first woman in history to release 2 albums that sold 500,000 copies in their first week. True or false? True. False, 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 false. True. Oh, wasn't it Beyonce? True. What's your take, Alex?
I'm going to say false.
And any particular reason?
No. Just don't.
Okay.
I don't believe she was the first. Maybe.
Okay. Taylor Swift's the first woman in history to release 2 albums that sold 500,000 copies in their first week. I'm going to say false also, only because I don't know. It seems like you would claim I sold 1 million of something as opposed to I sold. And anyway, the answer is Taylor Swift is the first woman in history to release 2 albums that sold 500,000 copies in their first week. False. They sold over 1 million copies each in the first week. Wow. And our final question from George Davis. The idea of contact lenses was first introduced by Leonardo da Vinci in 1508. The idea of contact lenses were first introduced by Leonardo da Vinci in 1508. True. Absolutely. He used it on his goldfish just a few days before Leo Laporte. False, it was 1509, but he couldn't read. True. Our unpronounceable friend Udo Weiss. Yes, but unfortunately, they were made of wood. They were invented by a person with OCD in 1409. False, 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 false. Probably. You know what? What's your answer, Alex? Leonardo da Vinci invented contact lens. Came up with the idea for contact lenses in 1508.
I'll say true since it's just the idea of them.
Yeah, me too, because he just had an idea for everything. The selfie. He had the first idea for a selfie stick. But someone said there were no cameras. He said, well, in 2003, someone should open this book and they'll see what a genius I was. It is true, as my Italian landlady used to say, time sure goes by flies. Okay. See you again next week, George. George Davis, thank you, sir. All right, so we have nobody sent in chat room has talent. Okay, so obviously the chat room has no talent. So who sent in pictures? Dr. Mom, Old Geek. You can both have Mad magazines. So just shoot me an email with where to send the October issue, which I don't know where I put it. Did someone send it? Was there a third talent? He also invented internet porn. Now, I didn't. Now I'm going to have to get some talent. Yeah. Well, if you still, Momsworth. Yes. And what did he send in? He sent it in last week. Momsworth, you too will get a Mad magazine and an Alfred E. Newman picture. I thought for sure people would have stuff to. Okay. If I send in an hour video, no. Red Penguin says, if I send in an hour video and 2-minute segments each, can I get 30 Mad magazines? No. No. Okay. Let us play a little match game and a little logo, and then we'll have the Yearn to Learn Theater. Oh, wait a minute. Sir, I sent in a video of me skating. Can you resend it? Actually, send it directly to Alex right now. Okay, is it like no more than 2 minutes? We will watch it. Even though Jamma B. John said we should pre-screen these. Why? Why? Okay. Oh, we did this last week. Mean and short-tempered. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Oh, we did these all. I picked up the wrong stack. Bum, bum. All right. I picked up. Oh, all right. So we're going to go to logo for a minute because I picked up the wrong stack. But then I saw this card. This is not part of the. Wait a minute. It's not part of the questions. But who owns Coffee Mate? I had no idea.
Is it Carnation?
No, I'll show you the logo. The questions are about this, and my finger is over.
Oh, I think I know.
Oh, who do you think it is?
Nestle?
Coca-Cola? Oh, boy, the chat room is not Carnation. Yeah, go back. Nestle. Nestle's Coffee Mate. Unbelievable. Okay. We have Coffee Mate up in there.
Somebody said it was Carnation.
Oh, it was Carnation, and then
Nestle bought Carnation, maybe? I don't know.
Coffee Mate is owned by the Fake Milk Company. Oh, and Nestle owns Carnation. There you go. There you go. Or Soupy Sales, Soupy Sales used to do show me jokes. And when he was on What's My Line, he would start every show with a show me joke. And then one day we're sitting backstage and he said, oh, quick, we need a show me joke. So, I came up with show me a country where everybody drives a pink car, and I'll show you blank. Oh, we'll make it into a match game question. Show me a country where Mary Kay. Okay. Okay. Pink Pantherland. Don't tell anybody. Oh, that's yes, Pink Carnation. Soupy Sales was funny, but so terrified of flying. We went to Canada. He was doing. It was a tryout for a show that I was writing along with some other people. It was going to be a modern version of an old vaudeville twosome called Hell's a Poppin'. And I forgot the people who created it. I think like Olson and Johnson. That was even before my time. But so it was a new version of that. And we were doing it at up in Montreal. And Soupy was so terrified on that airplane. At first I thought he was kidding, but he was not. And when we hit a little bit of turbulence, God, he almost broke my hand. All right. So these are questions about Coffee Mate. Which cast member of the sitcom The Office appeared in a Coffee Mate ad? Which cast member of the sitcom The Office? Oh, wait a second. Someone's doing a show me. Oh, Kira, what's the first part of this? I got to go find that. Kira, put the whole thing in one sentence, okay? I can't answer this. I don't like I never liked The Office. Anybody have it? The cast member from the sitcom The Office appeared in a Coffee Mate ad, and that person was, the guy who sat at the desk. You know what? I wouldn't have got this either. Because even seeing this person's name, I don't know who they are. Do you have any idea, Alex?
I don't.
No. The receptionist. Macca, no. I don't watch The Office. I don't drink coffee. I feel so left out. All right. It was Angela Kinsey. No. All right. Oh, my God. All right. Coffee Mate launched in Monte Carlo's. In the World Cafe Collection. Oh, my God. All right, here we go. Coffee Mate launched its World Cafe Collection, introducing new flavors inspired by the tastes of blank. Coffee Mate launched its World Cafe Collection. Oh, that's right, match game. Introducing new flavors inspired by the tastes of death, roadkill, cats, Morocco, tang. You have to drink a lot of coffee to stay awake to know these answers. A couple of people have it. Dirt, Jim Beam. Oh, my God. Phlegm. All right. Alex, any idea? Crap. Okay, I think you might match Dr. Mom. Coffee Mate launched its world-class collection, introducing new flavors inspired by the tastes of Europe. 3 people had
So
it.
I was
there
right.
4 people. No credit for you. All right, we can do this as another match game question. Coffee Mate boasts that it allows every coffee drinker to create the blank cup of coffee. Coffee Mate boasts it allows every coffee drinker to create the blank cup of coffee. The worst. Every coffee drinker to create the adequate cup of coffee. The baddest, the most definitive, the fakest, the blandest, the endless. Several people do have it right. The most toxic. Perfect. Unrecognizable. Mediocre. Paint remover. Alex, you have an answer?
No, I don't.
Okay. Coffee Mate boasts it allows every coffee drinker to create the perfect cup of coffee. The Coffee Mate, at Mad we have one of those Keurig machines, and they have Coffee Mate, but they have Coffee Mate liquid and Coffee Mate liquid flavored, and like the hazelnut is not bad. And sometimes at our new office, our new Warner Brothers office, they sometimes have half and half in those little containers. Very, very classy. And they often have live piano music in the lobby. Huge lobby. This is 1325 6th Avenue, nowhere near 6th Avenue. And the building is a block wide. So you can either enter on 53rd Street or 54th Street. And if you enter on 53rd Street, you will often walk by a person playing a grand piano. And we talked about it a couple of weeks ago. If you're a Seinfeld fan, that's where Elaine works at her last job. And just before they cut to the office, you'll often see a quick shot of the outside of the building. And it has 2 huge banners on both sides of the building, the 53rd Street and the 54th Street side, that say 1325 Avenue of the Americas, because the Hilton Hotel and 5 other buildings are between it and 6th Avenue. All right, let's do a few match game. The half and half, I worry about the half and half. I mean, like, do the cleaning people at night throw away the old, because they're not refrigerated? Do the cleaning people at night throw away the old halves and put out new ones? Anyway, the bum. The old maid said to the new maid, I'll give you some advice. If the master of the house pretends he's having a heart attack, just blank him and he'll stop. It's been radiated by that cyclotron and never spoils. Oh, that's very funny. Leaf Burp says, well, they only toss out the bad half. Very good. One maid said to the other, I'll give you some advice. If the master pretends he's having a heart attack, just blank him and he'll stop. Flash him, punch him, bill him, goose him, slap him with a fish, rob him, shock him. Wow. Alex, you have an answer? If the master's having a heart attack, just blank him and he'll stop. Just kick him. All right, my answer was pinch him. And just resuscitate him. Poke him in the nuts. I don't even think we can, even with a Z, you can't use that on television. Okay. Um, bum bum. All right, John loved TV so much, he even had a set in his blank. John loved TV so much, he even had a set in his he even had a set in his trousers. Oh, and someone else said pants. That would be a match. In his toolbox. Oh, his pants. Okay. Pants. That's good. Coffin is a great answer. There's a very funny, very black, but very funny cartoon in Mad. It's the wake, and everybody's sitting around. And there's the casket, up at the front of the room. And there's a chair with a body slumped over in the chair. And one person is saying to the other, he was very claustrophobic. I thought that was very funny. I'm claustrophobic, so I am being cremated. Oh, half and half. I'll be coffee-mated. All right, we'll do one more, and then will we have our video by then?
We will.
We will? Okay. Da-bum. Okay. Harriet said to Bert, you had some nerve telling your friends you'd like to get one of my donuts so you could use it as a blank. Harriet said to Bert, you had some nerve telling your friends you wanted one of my donuts so you could use it as a blank. Toilet seat cover. That'd be a big donut. Paperweight's good. Hockey puck's very good. Oh, doorstop, that's good. Whoopee cushion? No. Boomerang, whoopee toy. All right. One person has, a few people have my answer. Alex, what's your answer? Harriet said to Bert, you had some nerve telling your friends you'd like to take one of my donuts so you can use it as a lifesaver. Okay. That matched a lot of people. My answer was boat anchor. And there are at least 3 boat anchors. All right, hang on, Alex. Can you see Crimson's?
I don't have any chat open over here.
Oh, okay. Have you shown this video before? Explore interrupts mating.
Let me see if I can find it.
Okay. This is chat room friendly, Crimson. Oh yeah, a joke. That was amazing. All right, so you don't hear jokes anymore. But I did hear a joke. So the tortoise calls the cops and says he was just mugged by 8 snails. And the cop says, well, can you describe them? And the turtle said, no, everything happened so fast. All right. That's a male defending his own. Was that scream thing from the turtle? Or was that the guy? And stay out. All right. So let us, do we have a hint as to what our yearn to learn is? Oh, it's yearn to learn. Yearn to learn theater. The chat room. Okay, go ahead.
Well, the hint is I don't know what it is, what it originally was, but on YouTube it's a life of a 1950s small town.
Oh, 1950s small town. So this is probably something, my guess, that was shot in Petaluma some, 65 years ago?
Yeah, just yesterday.
Yeah, just yesterday. So let's take a look at 1950s Petaluma. Maybe we can recognize Leo as a child. It's Petaluma.
Millwood, the city where Richard Anderson lives. A city neither small nor large, simply a normal community where people live together, work together, and do things for each other.
Wow.
This is the story of one day in Millwood, just any day. The story begins at daybreak. All is quiet in the Anderson home. Everybody is asleep. It is still some time before Richard has to get up for breakfast. But while most people are still asleep, many are at work, doing things for other people, things which mean a great deal to the others, including Richard himself. While Richard sleeps, the men at the dairy are filling bottles with fresh milk, and long before daybreak, Richard's milkman picks up the milk and delivers it to the Anderson home in time for breakfast.
Whether they want it or not.
All night long, the bakers have been baking the bread for today, bread which the delivery man now takes to stores and homes.
Wow. And in
Long
another
before
factory,
stores and schools
Mildred's
open,
filling the
trucks are
little
bringing food for
containers
Richard's dinner into town from nearby
of
farms
coffee
and distant
made.
places. And from a refrigerator truck, the butcher is already unloading meat. Some of it will be on Richard's table today or tomorrow. Yes,
I hope they
Richard's
cut it up
community is
first.
always at work. All night long in the telephone building, operators have been busy at the switchboards putting through
Tapping
telephone calls
lines
that
and
people need to
listening
make
in.
during the night, perhaps to a doctor or to a fire station. In the city's water plant, pumps are running day and night to keep Millwood's reservoirs filled. Men keep checking gauges so that Richard or anyone else can be sure to get water at any time. At the power plant nearby, engineers keep watch all through the night so that there will be electricity whenever Richard or others need it. At the post office, men work all night sorting out the mail for each mailman so that the letters will be in the right place when Richard's mailman comes to work in the
Wow.
morning.
And you thought it was a
Throughout much
sleepy
of the
little
night at the
village.
newspaper office, men and women work hard to meet the deadline for Millwood's morning paper. Getting up time is coming closer. The newsboy is already riding down the street and delivering the paper to Richard's home. But for Richard, the day is just beginning. For Richard and for most of the other people in Millwood. Every morning on his way to school, Richard sees the
Wait,
people
no
of his community
breakfast? He
going
gets
about
up
their
and just
jobs.
goes right out the door?
People like the linemen, whose job it is to keep the electric lines in Millwood in good repair. Richard has really never stopped to think how people of his city depend on each other.
Wow.
Take this grocery store. His mother shops here, and he often comes to buy things for Mr. Shore, but he has never thought what the city would be like without a grocery store. Or what if there were no shoe stores in his community? Or no furniture stores?
Wow.
It's easy to see that the people who work in stores in the city are doing important work for their neighbors. Our community needs many kinds of people doing many kinds of work. There must
Do you
be
need any
ways for people to
writers?
go from one part of town to another.
Podcasters?
Some go by taxi. Some walk, of course. Many go in their own cars. Even more people use buses. They are a little slower, but easy to use and cost less than taxis. Autos,
Wow,
taxis,
really?
buses. These are the means of transportation in Richard City.
How about the train over there? You're not mentioning the
Of course, there are
train.
bigger buses that go to many parts of the country. They stop in Millwood, too. And
Yeah,
there is a
because the
railroad
people are
station
dying to get
where
out of
trains come
Millwood.
in and go to other cities and towns. Trains
Petaluma.
which carry people, freight, and mail. Trucks carry mail to the post office from the station or from the helicopter field. Helicopters bring mail to Millwood from nearby suburbs and towns. They need little space to land on. That's why they are good for carrying mail. Airplanes need larger airports than helicopters. That's why Millwood's airport is on the city's outskirts. Many people
Boy, this
come
is
to Richard's
very,
City each
very
day, and many leave
informative.
by airplane. Although Richard has never thought about it, he too has an important job in his community, the job of going to school, so that he can learn some of the things which will make him a good citizen when he is ready to take his place in the community.
And
No
one
matter
day,
what a person
he'll be
does to
delivering
earn his
that
living,
newspaper.
Many people in the community depend on him, and he in turn depends on many other people. People who work in factories, making goods for the stores to sell. People who work in offices, writing letters or keeping books. Some of the people are craftsmen, and some are professional people, such as doctors and lawyers. Some are storekeepers. Many are housewives whose jobs are to manage their homes and take care of their children. Whatever a person does helps in little ways or in big ways to make his community a good place to live. In the city hall, people are at work for the city itself. The mayor was chosen by the citizens to run the city government with all its departments, such as the police department. Policemen help make the community a safe place to live in.
Hey,
They
I don't want to
direct
cross
traffic
that way.
so that
Hey.
autos will move quickly and safely. It is their job to see that people obey the laws of the city, even though the people have made these laws for their own
Oh,
safety.
he throws
At
the,
times
you see
they have
that?
to be made to obey the laws.
He threw the
The fire department
stub
is
on the
part of the
floor.
city government. The
Oh.
firemen are always ready day and night to get to a fire as quickly as possible before the fire has spread and endangered the community. The city government hires men to build bridges and to repair streets and sidewalks whenever it is necessary. Street lights make Millwood safer at night, and there are men whose job it is to keep these lights burning.
Yes, that one
The city
minority.
government also helps protect the people's health. It hires men to keep close watch over the city water supply, to make sure that the water is pure. Men of the health department inspect places where food is handled.
Oh my
to see that
God,
they
I
are
can't
clean.
look in that thing. It's awful.
Men of another city department collect garbage and burn it. This too protects the city's health. And there is a city dump for cans and waste that won't burn, so that Millwood will look clean and orderly. The city also provides playgrounds for children with special equipment like swings and slides and teeter-totters.
Unfortunately, there's just
After
one
school,
child who has
there
to
is
be
time
on
for
the
Richard to
seesaw
play
by
on the community ball
themselves.
field. For the little children, the city has built jungle gyms, and for grown-ups, benches to rest on while the children play.
Jungle
But
James
parks
for
and
grown-ups.
playgrounds are only one way in which the people of the community find enjoyment and recreation. There are other ways too.
Oh, that was
Tennis courts are
Alex.
popular on sunny days. And when it gets colder, there's the recreation center where people meet for parties and games. And all year round, there's the city library with books and records and films for young
Wow, wow.
adults. This is the church Richard and his family belong to. Here he goes to Sunday school. There are other churches in town for people who worship in ways different from Richard's family.
But they're not as
Millwood has
good
a
as
radio and
Richard's
television
religion.
station. The programs come from this building. Many people, they are the men and women who act in these programs.
That's us.
Some men operate the big television cameras.
That's me.
There's
Others
Alex
control the
again.
pictures as they go out over the air.
The
They
old-
see
the old-
to it
the old
that
one
Richard
caster.
gets the right program at the right time. He often watches television at home.
Here's Leo.
The programs
Someday
are
I'm gonna
fun,
be
and
on that
sometimes
thing.
he learns
Oh, it's
a
the
great
chat
deal
room.
from them.
It's a chat room.
Then there are the movies. The Andersons go
movies.
often to the neighborhood theater. One evening every week, Richard's father goes bowling. He belongs to a bowling league with some of his friends. That's his favorite evening recreation.
Which is why
At night,
he's so
when Richard
deadly
goes to
dull.
bed, he may have thought very little about his community, what he has done for it, and what it has done for him.
Yeah, yeah.
But the community's
In
work
great.
never stops. There's bread to be baked, bread which Richard will eat tomorrow. There's milk to be processed.
And like it.
Milk which Richard will drink tomorrow. There's the newspaper to be printed for people to read in the morning. And
How about Richard has to read it?
And water to be pumped and filtered. And telephone calls to be put through day and night.
Wow.
So the work in Richard's community goes on day after day, night after night.
And Richard
People
sleeps
working
through
for
it
each
all.
other, depending on each other. All of them partners in making their community a better
Dull
place
enough
in which
so
to
that
live.
Richard never wants to wake up. Wow. I think we really learned a lot here. I think, yes, we did learn a lot. That you think things just happen when you turn on the faucet and sewage comes out. Someone had to connect those pipes incorrectly for that to happen. And the daily paper, which is now 2 sheets long. Here in the New York City, the Times had an article today is like, what's going to happen to the Daily News? The Daily News has gotten so thin, and it's $1.25, that it's easy to take. We have a bunch of those free newspapers, the Metro and AM New York, and they're great. They're like 20 pages. The articles are real short, and they're just designed to last like a subway ride, so it's perfect. Richard is serving 10 years for bank robbery. That was back in the boring black and white days. And if it wasn't for Richard, there'd be a lot less work for everyone. Why do all narrators from videos sound the same? I know it is interesting. It's sort of this is a very intelligent thing that I'm saying, and I want to stress it, and I want you to realize the importance of this. The milkman is filling the bottle so that when you wake up at 6 a.m., they'll be there on your doorstep. What's a minority? That is a right, isn't it? That is the most white bread community I ever saw. All right, so we'll end at 9 again. So we'll do a few more. Let me see. What do I have here? Bum bum. Oh, good. Oh. You have these out there, right, Alex?
Yes.
Okay. We'll do questions about Whole Foods. Whole Foods Market is best known for what kind of products? This is going to be good. Whole Foods Market is best known for what kind of products? Dr. Moss says overpriced. Oh, everybody say, oh, isn't that funny? Overpriced, expensive and crappy, ripped off, double the price, expensive. That is a riot. Can half and half be counted as Whole Foods? Whole, not half foods? Oh, we have one person trying to making an attempt at really answering this question. Gluten-free water, foods with holes in it. Made up organic is the closest yet. Red Penguin. Highly priced. John Oliver savaged him a couple of weeks ago. Oh, okay. Organic, whole. Alex, what do you think the question writer would have put on this for the answer? Whole Foods is best known for what kind of products?
Organic food?
Yes. Natural and organic foods. So, and KC8, a lot of you had organic. That was good. I didn't even know about this. What is the name of Whole Foods Market's value-priced store brand? What is the name of Whole Foods Market's value-priced in-store brand? Moldy? No. Cheap stuff? No. Buy it today, please? No. Most mostly organic. Out of stock, half foods. Oh, sir. Did you email that to Alex? Because he's not in the chat room. Alex at twit.tv. He's going to email you, Alex. His chat room has talent video. I believe it's not cheap. Kmart, Farm Fresh. Out of date? No, 2 people did get it. 3 people. Did you have any idea, Alex?
Can you repeat it?
Yes. The name of Whole Foods value priced in-store brand.
I don't know.
Okay. It is. Say again?
Padre says it's Soylent.
Not quite. It is $3.65 everyday value. So we got a lot of $3.65. So there, we'll give them that. At Whole Foods Market, you will find anywhere from 250 to 1,000 varieties of this. Red Penguin says $3.65 everyday value. Even Walmart comes up with better names. At Whole Foods, you'll find anywhere from 250 to 1,000 varieties of this. Toilet paper? No. Popcorn? No. Seminole? Nuts? Methods of extortion. Bacteria. Granola. A couple of people have it. Suckers. Underpaid employees. Oh, gazelle meat. First use of gazelle that I've seen today. There may have been others. Myra said 250 to 1,000 varieties of peanut butter. Ways of taking your money. Alex, what's your answer? Whole Food Market. You can find anywhere from 250 to 1,000 varieties of
air.
Hair? Is Padre standing there?
Padre said smug.
Smug? No. It is, and about 6 people have it already. At Whole Foods, you will find anywhere from 250 to 1,000 varieties of cheeses. I said cheeses, Padre. Okay. Fortune Magazine's 100 Best list has featured Whole Food Markets every year since 1998 as one of the 100 best and what it's famous for. They never have the cheese I want, said Logan. How cheesy. Fortune Magazine's 100 Best list has featured Whole Foods Market every year since 1998 as 100 best moneymakers? No. 100 best profit center? No. Rip-offs? No. Waste your money? No. Overpriced supermarkets? No. One of the 100 best stupid stores. Places to get a quick oil change. Places to avoid. Crimson says, Fortune Magazine is always wrong. Nope. All right. Someone take a shot at what it really could be. Since 1998 rather, they've been on Fortune Magazine's 100 best. Alex, you have an answer?
No.
Whole Foods, the 100 best. All right, when I asked for the real answers, everybody came in with it. Since 1998, it's been on Fortune magazine's 100 best places to work. Yeah. Amazing. All right. Did you get an email from?
I did.
Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, no one's seen this. Who did it come from again? My memory here is.
It's from Shannon.
Shannon. So, Shannon, do we need any lead into this, Shannon, or should we just play it? This is the chat room has talent. A chat room has talent entry. I will just play it. Shannon, Twitter's number one. Jamma B. I didn't know that. So, yeah. So this is good. So Jamma B said Twitter's number one. And Crimson said, see, I told you, Fortune magazine is always wrong. Oh, Shan Man, maybe it is.
It was Sir One Sir.
So One Sir. Okay. So One Sir. All right. So One Sir. It is short. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, from Sir One Sir, the chat room. Oh. Is that you in the blue shirt in the background? Oh, that's pretty good. I'll play it again. I think that was pretty good. Considering I can't even roller skate, I think this is pretty good. I think it's pretty damn good, so One Sir. That was beautiful. That is talent. Look at so One Sir, look at that. You are now today's hero of the chat room. I think a helmet's a good idea. Oh, what a lutz. Oh, that's very funny. Dr. Mom says, I have fallen flat trying to do that. Very well done, sir. Judge 8, Freestyle 4, 8.3. This is very good. The chat room is very good. It's a lot of fun. So, now spurred on by that, maybe someone can come up with 2 minutes of something. If you made a garden and you want to show us, if you built a back porch, that would be good. All right, so it's 5 minutes to go. All right, so I'll just do questions. Let me just see. Did I have something to ask the chat room? Oh yeah, don't forget about the meet up. And the meetup is October 11th, Sunday, October 11th at 2 p.m. And we play games and give away crap and prizes and stuff. It is at Boat Basin Cafe. Really a very nice place, boatbasincafe.com. And there's no admission charge or anything. If you want to come in early, you can get breakfast there at your expense, or after the meetup, you can have dinner there. It's really, it's really a beautiful part of Riverside Park, right on the river. And if you like to walk, I always forget to mention this at the meetup. If you like to walk, you walk to 72nd Street, and at 72nd Street, the park divides into a jogging bike path, and there's a very little path that runs right on the Hudson, and it is beautifully done. There are little bridges over the Hudson. There are some carved stones featuring all the railroads that used to run before Riverside Park was Riverside Park, and a lot of ornamental grasses. So that's a fun thing to do. It runs from 72nd to 59th Street. It's a very long section of the park. So if you come, that's a great way to either go there or to exit from the meetup, October 11th. And if you're a GizFiz fan, Chad is going to PAX convention on Thursday. So GizWiz is Wednesday night at our normal time, 7:30 p.m. and GizWiz.tv. Okay. And all our shows are there, but at 7:30. And God, I think the latest we've ever been was 7 minutes with going live. So the latest we've ever been is 7:37. Infinite. Oh, there it is. Oh, Eliz, can you email that to Al?
Actually,
did you get that?
Yeah, it was already emailed to me. I just didn't see that earlier. I forgot.
Okay. So I got this about 10 times this week because I love trains. And someone said, have you seen the infinite loop for train lovers? And this is it. You can see, it's kind of interesting, is you can see the yellow locomotives, and the locomotives are placed all through the layout, I guess, to keep it moving, since you couldn't have one locomotive pulling that many cars. But it's kind of hypnotic, isn't it? And then there's a point where it will stop, unless this is a different version of it. There's a version where, it's going to happen now. Yeah, trains going backwards are a little harder in model railroading, but there they go. I have no idea who came up with this idea. And my guess is it's all handcrafted track, because model railroading track usually comes in like 3 or 4 radiuses. You know, the radius is how tight a turn the train can make. But this has, it looks like 10, 11, 12 different radius tracks. So I assume it was all custom bent track. But that's pretty interesting. So to everybody who sent me this, thank you. It's really interesting. He must have made the bends himself. Yeah, there you go. 10 circles, says Beef Team. That's interesting. I don't know if they would have to use a DCC system. Direct something control? When we were kids, locomotives went you could change the speed of one locomotive on one track, and that was it. And now for the past, I don't know. Oh, yeah, probably flex track. For the past, I guess maybe almost 10 years, they have addressable locomotives, okay? So if you have an addressable locomotive, you say, locomotive 3, go this speed. Locomotive 2, go this speed. And locomotive 1, go this speed. And consequently, if you have a big layout, you can have 3 trains all running on the same track at the same time at all different speeds. So it's kind of neat. I could watch that for hours, says CR1. Thank you. Chi-Town Deke. Direct computer control. When is your and Dennis's anniversary? In 3 hours. Wrong, Myra Joyce. Huh. It is in 3 hours, and we will go to Good Enough to Eat to have our anniversary Thanksgiving dinner. It's up to $20, but it's well worth it. It's, they make a turkey every day, or a couple turkeys every day, and they make their own stuffing every day, and they make their own cranberry sauce, hopefully every day. Yeah, midnight will be our anniversary, August 23rd. Thank you. Officially married 3 years, but we've been together for 35 years. Make a favor. Is it back out on? Probably not. It's just a drag to get there. I remember my train set and the sweet smell of ozone out of the transformer. Thank you, Crimson. Oh, Dennis, let Charlie wave goodbye. Okay, Dennis? No, yeah. Fortunately, my trains in the backyard still run. Oh, I'll dig up a video next week since we haven't showed them in a long time. Don't forget. What are you kidding? Will it be half and half? You know what? I think good enough to eat does have half and half. Oh, that's funny. Dale Paco says, I play with my train set twice a day, every day. Well, you don't travel 7 days a week, right, Dale Paco? But normally I play with the trains every morning, every warm morning, okay? Dennis and I built a little greenhouse with pipes and plastic and stuff in the backyard. And the trains are out there. So I sit in the greenhouse and run my trains while I have breakfast. 35 years. Yeah, I remember my train set. You don't protect them from the elements. They are, ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce Charlie the dog, Charlie brought down one of his toys. He brought down his cow. Oh, Charlie. Charlie, not only do you not even look at you, Charlie. Charlie, I wish you could hear your theme song. Yeah. Ta-da. Charlie, you want a turkey sandwich? Want turkey? Charlie, you're more camera shy than Dennis. Okay, thank you, Charlie. Okay, Dennis. Okay, and Charlie's cow, the cow toy. Thank you. Yeah, never work with animals on TV or in the movies. Okay, I guess we will wrap this up. Ixnay on the turkey fay.
Oh, programming note, next week, Saturday, I'm taking the day off.
Okay, so
I don't know if that means there'll be nothing or if John will be doing it. But I will talk to John.
Yeah,
and
okay.
Somebody will let you know.
Okay, very good, very good. So there may or may not be Giz Fiz next week. Okay, so we'll keep you posted, and hopefully, go ahead.
Excuse me. I just turned around and.
Oh my God! What? Oh my God! Thank God Charlie wasn't here to see that. How
long were you standing there? Like during Charlie's thing? Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh. And the amazing thing is he does that when he's hearing confessions. Let's see. Oh, okay. Jammer B says, yes, there will be. Okay. I love the video. Oh, thank you. The Wizard of Oz. Yeah, Charlie, it was so amazing. If you didn't see the video, he loves his toys. And sometimes he puts them in a big pile. If you give him like something he wants to eat, some real snacky thing that he likes, he puts all his toys in a pile and he lays on top of them and eats the snack. So I'm not sure. Oh, I think Giz Fiz might have ended. Is it over, Alex?
What do you mean, is it over?
Oh, okay. I saw total blackness.
Oh.
And another time he took all his toys and he arranged them all around the table. Leave one toy at each seat. All right.
It's not total blackness. It's just Padre.
Padre will do anything for attention. Doesn't he have enough to do there?
Don't you have a home?
All right. That was very funny. Thank you, chat room. It's always great fun. So this has been GizWiz PM. I'm Mark Goodson, Bill Todman, Dickie D, Dennis Wonderland, Alex Gumpel, Jamma B, Spike, Osnet, Bill and M.I., Mip, I, Bookery, Crimson Red Penguin, Osnet, Curtis B, Beatmaster, Myra Joyce Production. Brought to you by Turtle Cookies. They're cookies and wax. Okay. They're wax cookies. See you all, guys. Bye. Giz Wiz, 7:30 Thursday. 7:30 Wednesday. Yes, Alex.
I'll see you in 2 weeks.
Okay, very good.
And I guess John will do it next week, so good luck.
Okay, very good. Okay. It won't be the same.
Yeah,
Thank you.
sure.
Where are you going? Take pictures.
I'm just going to be in San Francisco.
Oh, okay.
Nowhere that exciting.
Okay, yeah, I do. Bye. Right. Bye-bye. 7:30 Wednesday. Thank you, Beef Team.
Now crash.